Hello, everyone. Welcome in. I am starting my Saturday by getting ready to, I guess I could call it an adventure. I'm going to go out to my favorite thrift store, and then I also have a list of some thrift stores close by that I have never been to, or it's been a very long time. There is also a craft show at the Veterans VFW. There's a craft show going on there, and if I have time, I'm going to stop by there. I have decided to wear my spoon ring with my grandmother's name, Edith, engraved on there. One of my absolute favorites. I'm afraid to wear it to a craft fair because I'm afraid someone will want to buy it. I don't want to part with it, but it's hard to say no. I'm going to wear my vest. It's very cold today, so I'm going to be wearing my quilted vest with lots of pockets. No handbag today. I'm just going to, I've got my cash, my keys, and some silverware that was damaged. I decided to make angels from them. Kind of my theme of broken but beautiful. These aren't necessarily broken, but there are some things wrong. Now this set of silverware was gifted to me, and I've been gifting it out to people. If the situation arises, I may be handing these out as best as I can. All right, I'm going to pause and show you what else I'm on a mission for. Here's my mantle, and I've already stripped everything down that I know for sure I don't want to include in my Christmas display. These things may not be used, but this is what I'm working with. This beautiful poinsettia teapot. I'm going to do crystals. So I'm going to have to get some lighting. There is an outlet back there, so I can add lighting. And this is going to drape down with AB crystals. I have my 2 milk glass. These could hold Christmas trees. Actually, I'm hoping to even find maybe a poinsettia. This can be like a little trio here. I just need to find a riser to lift that up. Maybe put a candle or pine cones in there, something. I've pulled out my card holder, and I have decided to display only cards with nativity. So I'm on the hunt for some vintage or really beautiful nativity cards. Looks like I can get 4 more. Woohoo, 4. This tree I purchased, it's flat on the back. This was a purchase from my favorite thrift store. The white thing needs to come down. It took me forever and a day to get that white backdrop up there just the way I wanted it. And so that's going to come down, and then this ginormous plate holder will hold this tree, maybe. Because one of the things I'm looking for today is a large nativity set. I want all the pieces. They don't necessarily have to match. I would really love to have, boy, I'm going to have a hard time with words today. Oh my gosh, it's embarrassing because it's part of the nativity. The building Jesus was born in. Oh boy. Welcome to my world. And here's a couple of trees. I don't know if they're going to make it in the display. I'm definitely not going to let the ugly show. That'll have to be back behind. I may not use it at all. So this is what I'm going to work with. And I have some beautiful greenery. I have lights. But I want stable. Oh my gosh, I'm looking for a really large stable, and as much of a nativity as I can find. I may even just have to piece it out. Are you guys ready to go? All right, we are backing out of the driveway ever so carefully. And I'm not sure if this part is going to make it into this video or not. But like, what the heck is going on? That's what I've been asking myself since Tuesday. Today is the Saturday before Thanksgiving. First of all, I have been under the weather 3 weeks, and not a contagious kind of under the weather, but stomach pains that come and go. They are more going now than when this came on 3 weeks ago. I believe that it is stress related. So I have been, and the only way I can really get the pain to subside is to go lay down, which it took me a while to figure that out. I kept trying to power through and keep working. And I still have one order that I'm working on. And I really, is actually part of the stress, not getting it done. I find it very difficult to create something that I need to complete the order when my stomach is hurting the way it is. I hate that part. I'm just doing what I can do. So when the pain starts, I know the quicker I go lay down, the quicker it's going to go away. I have also reducing my stress, which means less time on YouTube, no extra selling. Selling, if I already have the item ready to go, is stress-free. It's when I don't have the item ready to go that I start to feel so stressed. Okay, it was just a fly. Nobody panic. It was just a fly, a big one, and he was outside. Be glad it was a fly and not a spider. Oh my gosh. Anyway, that is part of what's been going on. I feel like the devil is once again attacking, and he's using confusion. Which is honest. So sadly, that does come from the YouTube world. When you sell on YouTube, it is very different than if you are one of the wonderful customers or one of the wonderful supporters. It's very different. You have to navigate people coming at you in a confusing, it surprises me, which confuses me. These are grown-ups with businesses. And the things I've experienced and seen happen would really shock you. Would really shock you. I've pulled back from all the circles I was in. It's been a year. I'm out. And just this week, I am now 100% out. Going on my own. You will see some changes. If I come back and do a live, there's going to be some small changes. To keep my peace and to protect the customers and people who are there for the right reason. That's just how it is. If anybody has questions for me, the best thing to do, the grown-up, professional, proactive thing to do would be to email me. When you email other people, you are now interfering with friendships. So that's actually one of the tools that I've seen happen and have experienced myself, is where people will break up a friendship. And it's very sad. It's very sad that instead of running your business, working on yourself, working on your channel, that you even would spend 1 minute plotting breaking up a friendship for your own gain. That's what's been going on. And the song in my head by 4 Non-Blondes, What's Going On, it's been running through my head for the majority of this week. And again, it is the Saturday before Thanksgiving, and we are a couple minutes away from my favorite thrift store, which I won't film there. If I find anything, I will show you in my car, because then we're going to go to a few other places after that. Okay, so see you soon. Hey, so I just came out of the thrift store that I always call my favorite one. It's the one where they help children. And I've got this box. It's as big as my front seat, plus an even bigger box. So the good news, I found a nativity set, and I was able to bless the thrift store that helps children. It's large. It's a size I wanted. It has 17 pieces, including lots of animals, all the key people. So I'm going to get going on the road to the next place, and I have a story to tell you. Okay, I'm getting backed out of here. It's a very tight parking lot. Lots of large vehicles because they have vans in here. I was fully wanting to do a haul in the back of my van, but I found so many breakable treasures, and they wrapped it all up wonderfully. So I'm just going to leave that wrapped up the way it is. Now, remember I told you I was going to put some angels in my pocket, and if the mood struck me, I'm going to hand them out. So I'm standing by this nativity scene, and one of the workers, 2 of the workers came up and started a conversation with me. When we were looking at the nativity, I said, I do want to walk around before I make my decision. I want to see everything, and I know I could lose out. And she said, you know, I collect broken angels because it's okay if they're broken. And I said, yes, they are broken and they are beautiful. And she had tears in her eyes. And I thought, oh my gosh. So I walked around just one little section, and I came back and she was still there. She said all the words. You guys know on my channel lots of times, broken but beautiful, broken but don't try to fix it. I walked up to her, I reached in my pocket, I said, I want to say thank you for being so brave to tell a story that you knew was going to make you emotional. You told the story anyway. I showed her the angel. I said, I make these from broken silverware, damaged silverware, carry them in my pocket, and I would really love for you to have one. And she accepted it with a lot of grace, because that's kind of a weird thing for someone to just like hand you a gift while you're working. There's no place to park. I rarely come to this Goodwill, but I'm coming here today, and there is no place to park. And we kind of finished our conversation as best we could through teary eyes, and I'm tearing again. And you know what? I'm brave enough to tell a story that I know is going to make me feel emotional. I just remembered there is an overflow parking lot that I am going to maneuver my way there. Thanks for being like here and listening to all this. It is super therapeutic to me. Super therapeutic. It helps with the confusion, helps me to heal and move on. Then I finished my journey around the store. I went back and looked at that, and I'm like, I'm buying it. I'm never going to find anything better than this, and now I can focus on shopping for other things today. Looking for butterflies, looking for really beautiful wood boxes. I do need still a stable or a manger. I finally came up with the word manger. I need one of those. I found a star that has a glow effect when the sun hits it. I can add to this. So anyway, I've given away 2 of the 5 angels. And it couldn't have been, could not have been more obvious that that's what I was supposed to do. So I am parking reserved. Okay, I'm going to park here for a quick second because I'm going to have to turn around and find another place to park. That's how busy this Goodwill is. I know there was one other thing I wanted to say. It's not coming to mind. See, I'm all a hot mess. Thanks for listening to my weird story. All right, and I can't wait to show you the things that I found. All right, I'll see you soon. Back, we're on the road. So, boy, that Goodwill was absolutely packed. They kept calling up extra cashiers. I'm so glad I stopped because, first of all, I gave away my really good snow shoveling gloves, the Thinsulate. I gave them away. And they did have a whole rack of gloves, winter shoveling gloves for $5.99. They didn't have the Thinsulate brand, but there was one pair with pink on it. And I thought, okay, I'm buying these because in my household, if there's pink on it, I don't give it away to somebody. I'm going to need these this year. If you haven't listened to the winter forecast, if they are right, I'm going to need these for the shoveling. The other reason, my favorite Goodwill employee ever of all time works at that location. His name is Trey, and he was working today. He always, he does this to everybody. He doesn't necessarily remember me, but he always treats me like a friend. And so today, he was greeting somebody, and I had to wait in line just to get my hello, how are you? And he always gives me a hug. And I know he doesn't remember me, but every time I see him, I'm reminded of sweet people. Okay, bye for now. Look at this. Beautiful nativity, and it lights up. The little light goes down below, and it's perfect. Wishing that was real copper, but I'm gonna pass. Hey, look at this milk glass ePern. It's in a case. Isn't that absolutely amazing? I might come back and take a look at it. Look at this teapot with copper colored paint. I would have gotten it, but the top is broken off. This small individual sized teapot with birds, but you guys, it's broken. The price is right too. And then I saw this and knew instantly that this is Noritake. My grandmother's silverware is Noritake, and I recognized the bamboo pattern from looking up hers. So I'm at Forever Yesterday. I've never been here before. Blown away. I think the rest of my day will be spent here. This place is huge. Okay, so milk glass bananas, whatever they call these. Look at this. $21.99. This is amazing. I'd been here for a few minutes and I asked at the check register if I could film. She said, yes, please do. Look at this. Oh, it's a lid to something. I thought it was going to be a powder dish. Okay. And I have one of these at home. I hang earrings. This makes an excellent earring stand. It's only $5.99. Mine has the lid, and I put bracelets on the inside. Do you ever roll up on those? Excellent for earrings. Okay, be right back. Here we go. Hand painted nippon. You can feel the gold on there. I think I'm going to grab that one. Yes, please. Do you guys remember what I did with these? I think it's in a short video. And I'm going to do it again. So I walked around to the other side, and here's one with the lid. It's really dirty, but excellent for earrings. Look, a sugar sifter. Japan. Original stopper. It's mine. Here's a very old milk glass. Absolutely gorgeous. And then that's Jeanette glass. I have the elephant. Anyway, I'm going to go check in with you here in a little bit. Hey, just leaving the Forever Yesterday. Never been in there before. What a surprise. The place was huge. It was in the basement of a plaza. I have been thrifting for 4 hours, and the craft fair that I wanted to go to is, they're closed. I missed it, but that place was a treat, and knowing I can film in there actually kind of is exciting. I didn't even get to look over the furniture very well. I saw 2 nightstands in there that may be in my future. I don't know. I just wasn't ready today to put those in the back of the van. I don't even know if the car videos are going to make it because my phone is turned the opposite way from how it was turned when filming in the stores or filming at home. So I don't know how that's going to work. I don't know if some of it's going to go up sideways and some of it's going to go the right way. I may just have to re-record those conversations when I do a thrift haul. I have not eaten anything yet today, so I am heading home. It's Saturday afternoon. Unpack all of my goodies. And eventually do a thrift haul. I'm feeling healed. I'm feeling energized. I'm feeling creatively ready to go. I just don't know that I want to do a live sale. I don't know. I have to. Don't know if you guys like it when I do a claim it in the comments section. What I want to do though. I want to just make a video and say, claim it in the comments. So, it's my preferred thing. Especially knowing now that the laptop, the new laptop, you can handle it for a while, alive for a while, but it was glitching. I actually really do think I'm going to do a sale where I just videotape, talk to you about what they are, give it a number, and if anybody wants it, you can claim it in the comments, it's a lot less stressful, and since I am actually being very careful with stress right now, that's probably how I'm going to have to do it. Many things purchased today that are going to be repurposed for that. So, there's a thrift store right over there, and there's one of those refurbished stores over there, but I am exhausted. It was a lot. 4 hours. That was a lot. And I'm hungry. Go home and make a pasta, a little butter, a little tomato garnish, some Parmesan cheese, settle down and open up my goodies. Probably watch a little YouTube. So, hey, thank you for going with me on this journey today. If you watched all of this, thank you. If you wouldn't mind hitting the thumbs up or subscribing if you're not already subscribed, I would appreciate it. Last time I looked, I was 5 away from 800. Yeah. That's, what a milestone, right? Okay, thank you so much. What a fun day. I captured some really cool things. I've been to some thrift stores I've never been to before, and I definitely want to go back. There was one I didn't even show anything in it, and I got some cool stuff. So, I did forget to tell you, at the very first thrift store where I gave away the angel, the lady who was also listening to the story was also a volunteer. She was the one that ended up wrapping my huge nativity set. And when I had to make 2 trips to the car, when I went back in, I gave her an angel too, saying, that was the 3 of us. We had a moment, and I want to make sure that both of you have an angel. She was very touched. So those were my angel moments of the day. It was so much fun. My goal with the angels is to spread some joy. I've gotten some comments from people who've gotten the angel unexpectedly. One was a gentleman, and he said that he had just gotten some bad family news, and that when he opened his package and saw the angel that I gifted him, he said it felt like it was a sign that everything was going to be okay. Another lady who is currently battling cancer said it gave her hope. So hopefully it's not just joy that's being spread. It's hope and reassurance and giving people courage to tell a story that's not easy to tell. One lady told me that it felt like a hug. And one of my customers sent me a gift. Maybe I'll include that. She must have gotten my address off the package, and she sent me a gift and a nice card. So, right? She wants to also spread some joy. All right, I am going to sign off. This is a really busy road, and I don't know how much of all of this is going to end up on YouTube. I have no idea. I've never filmed like this before. So, I love you guys. I truly do. If I didn't, I wouldn't say it. I do love you all. I miss you. Thanks for all of the understanding. And you know what? Not one stomach pain today either. Not one stomach pain. That's going to be 2 days in a row that I have so far. I'm not through this day yet. God willing. 2 days in a row that I have made it without having to lay down. So, hallelujah, praise the Lord. I feel like I need to stay on this path of no stress. So, with that said, I am going to sign off. I love you guys. I think about you. And I am feeling like I can get that glue gun out and finish this order. I do. I actually feel like I can get that done. Alright. Just half the heart. I love you guys. Until next time. If you have any questions for me,